My violin is an old Italian violin, about 200 years old, and I've had it for a while. It's made by somebody named Lorenzo Ventapane, and I like it. For me, it has a real personal, warm, deep sound, and that's something I really, really like. And I've lived with this violin for a long time. I got it when I was 16, and so I feel like it's a real part of me now. Well, actually, I'm restarting the process because I'm now looking for a new instrument. But it's a long, very intense process. There are a lot of really great instruments out there, and it's always a pleasure to try them. But what I look for is something that obviously, technically works very well. That has a very good sound. It projects in a hall, but you need to have a personal connection to it. It needs to have a sound that really speaks to you, and you want, when you go in the morning to play the instrument, you open the case and you're like, you want to play it because you have that connection to it. So it's hard to describe, and I feel like hopefully I know it when I find it. But just having a good instrument is not enough, because we live with these instruments, most of our days. I probably spend more time with my instrument than I spend with any particular person. So you really want to love that instrument. Yeah, I mean, when you're looking for an instrument, there are, of course, shops and dealers all around the world, but the instruments are very, very valuable. So often you have to go to the shops, but at least when I found my current instrument, I had them basically shipped to me, and I would get 3 or 4 at a time in a big cardboard box and open it up, sort of like kid at Christmas. Oh, what's in there? And try them out. And then another important thing about trying them out is you have to try them out in different settings. So just playing it at home is not enough. You have to go find a concert hall, get other people to help you, tell you what they hear out in the hall, because what you hear on stage may not be accurate to how it sounds in the back of the hall, and that's really important, that you're playing not only for the people on stage and the people in the front rows, but also for the people in the very back of the hall. And so it's really important to know what it sounds like there. So it's a long process, and I always try to get feedback from people who can help and give me some insight.